Welcome back. Well, as promised, on a weekly basis, we go back and take a look at the Google Trends data, specifically looking for the frequency of the keyword Black Friday in terms of the shopping season that was searched. Now we see on a score of 0 to 100, every year is ranked. And again, what this does, Google Trends provides data as far as how often a particular keyword is searched. A score of 100, such as the years 2018 and 2019, indicate those were the best possible years. Over the past almost 20 years or so, the year 2018 and 2019 represent those years where the keyword Black Friday was searched the most. Before that, 2017, we have a score of 84. 2020, we have a score of 56. That was obviously in part due to the COVID crisis. 2021, 55, 2022, 49. So we do see a steady decline to the downside. So far this year, and of course the season isn't over, but so far this year we have a score of 30. Of course, that could rise as we conclude the year's holiday shopping season. However, at the moment, it really does show a poor performance. We can now break it down in terms of the number of days, the countdown until Christmas. So right now we're at around 31 days before the holiday, and at this time we have a score of 26. Now, the black histogram bars show us where we are this year, 2023. The other lines represent what the data looked like starting in 2019. That's the blue line. This is where we were in terms of 2019 and the keyword score for Black Friday shopping. In 2019, at this moment, about 31 days before Christmas, we had a score of 100. That was the best. That was the best year, going back several years. The yellow line represents 2020. At this time in the year 2020, we had a score of around 50. The red line represents 2021. That was a little bit better. That was almost 60. And right now, 2023, well, 2022 was the white line. And we were again right where we were at 2020, almost identical spots, just a little bit above 50. Well, currently we have a score of around 26, and that's not good. That's about half of where we were this time last year and this time also in 2020. So certainly things could improve over time. Maybe there's a little bit of a delay in the data, but the fact of the matter is, as far as the frequency of the keyword Black Friday that's searched in Google, well, so far it's a pretty disappointing result. Now, will this translate over to a lack of sales? Well, it'll be interesting to see how the results play out. But logic would dictate if we're searching for Black Friday less on Google, maybe it means we have less intention to spend. Now, we see here every year, we see a histogram bar. That's the Black Friday score. 2019 with a score of 100, 2020 53, 21 57, 2022 is 53, and again today, so far this year, a score of only 26. The yellow line represents interest rates, and we can see a pretty strong negative correlation. When interest rates were low, and of course, 2020 and 2020, 2021, it's not really a fair comparison because the economy was recovering from the COVID crisis. However, the fact of the matter is, as interest rates rise, we continue to see less impressive scores over time. Certainly, it does. It is very logical. As interest rates go up, credit card bills go up. It takes away buying power from the average consumer. Printed in Forbes, Black Friday sales could reach 9.6 billion. That's a study done by Adobe, as holiday shopping may hit new records this year. Now, we just saw that certainly or I should say that the records in terms of the Google Trends, that's not there. What do they mean? Is $9.6 billion in terms of sales? That's their prediction. Is that good? Well, we took a look at the data. The blue histogram bars here show us the total sales for Black Friday shopping going back to 2018. Now, this is in billions. So when we see 90.14, that's 90.14 billion. 2018, 90.14 billion. 2019, 142 billion. So that was certainly a very good year. 2020, 188 billion. Certainly a stellar year. Now, if you recall, the Google Trends data did not show 2020 as being that spectacular. But the fact of the matter is, and maybe it was because there's a lot of people at home, a lot of online shopping as a result of the COVID crisis. Maybe that in part is due to those tremendous sales. Also, 2021, 14 billion, 22, 19, I'm sorry, 9.12 billion, and Adobe projects this year 9.6. So when they say record, well, certainly it's a record if this holds true, a record compared to last year. But 2021, we had 14 billion and 188 billion in 2020. So 9.6, if that does hold true, so far it's an estimate, but if it does hold true, it will be better than last year, and that's an improvement, but certainly not a record-breaking year, at least in terms of what our data shows. So we're going to continue to watch this. We still have a good amount of the shopping season left, and we'll be sure to update you along the way as all new data comes to play. We hope this has been helpful. We look forward to seeing you back soon.